Hey guys, what's going on, and welcome back to What Shall We Do Next, and today's everybody's favorite day, Friday. And today I thought it would be fun to show you what came in the mail today, which I did talk about a little bit yesterday when I talked about like the stuff that my friends got me for my birthday, one of which was a charm to go on my Crocs, and I love it, and I got more, and now I'm addicted to it. So if you guys saw that video, you will know my friend Kelsey got me a little charm. I think they're called Jibbitz, and they go on your Crocs. And I have had my Crocs for a long time, but I never decorated them, mostly because I didn't really know how many different types of charms you could get. I thought they were kind of like girl things, but she was like, no, there's like horror ones, like horror movie characters and stuff like that. And I was like, what, really? And she was like, she got me like a little one of Ghostface from Scream, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna have to buy them all. You know what you've just started, right? And that's exactly what I did. Maybe I bought too many, actually. So the more I was looking, the more I was like finding one that I was like, oh, okay, well, I haven't seen that movie in a long time, but I know who that is, so I'm gonna buy it. I wanted to show you guys, I'm wearing them right now. Hold on, let me just take my Crocs off. So this one has the most on it so far. I was just gonna go with like horror movies, and then it ended up being more like anything like Halloween related, including Hocus Pocus, which is a kids movie, but I love them, and I will show you that in a second. So this is Croc number 1. Look what I've done to it. Oh my god. So this one right here is the one that my friend Kelsey got me. This is Ghostface from Scream. Then we have here a miniature version of Michael Myers from Halloween. Then we have Jason Voorhees from Friday 13th. And then we have Freddy Krueger from Nightmare on Elm Street. So a lot of the classics here, I kept them all together. Then over here we have Chucky and Tiffany, and Leatherface from Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and Jigsaw from the Saw movies, riding his little tricycle. So that's just shoe number 1. Now let me show you shoe number 2. But I haven't, keep in mind, I haven't finished yet. I was just trying to get like one of each, but here's the problem. I'll show you this one too, so it makes more sense. This one, I wanted to like make a little bit more modern movies. Like the other shoe is the classics. This one I was trying to go more modern, but it didn't really work out because like I have right here Valak the Nun, then you have Annabelle, and then Pennywise, which is, this is the modern Pennywise. I know there was an It from the 80s, but this is the 2017 It. So I wanted to go with that one. And then right here at the bottom, we have the 3 Hocus Pocus witches, Mary Sanderson, Sarah Sanderson, and Winifred Sanderson. And as you can see, there's a problem. There's only 6 on this shoe, and 2, 4, 6, 8 on the other shoe. That's not okay. I'm very OCD, so I needed them to be in not just like the same amount of characters on each shoe, or like gibbets on each shoe, but they needed to be in a specific order. And I don't know which order to do that in, because I was trying a bunch of different things. First, what I did was, because I have a lot more gibbets downstairs in my bedroom, and I literally, there's probably about maybe 20 to 30 more. But like a lot of them are like repeats, or like a different version of, say, Michael Myers. A lot of them is like the head only of like Pennywise. There's one with Pennywise holding the balloon. And I wanted to put them into categories, like, for example, ones where they're like a full body of the character and they're holding a weapon, which is what these ones are on my first shoe that I showed you guys. They're all like holding a weapon. It's all the full body, not just like the head only or anything like that, or like one with like a little quote on it. Like there's one, that nun was not that great to look at, but there is another version of the nun which looks better. However, it's got the actual like the movie title written on it, The Nun, with the N backwards at the end. And none of the others have their movie name written on them, so I didn't really want that, because that would have been a problem. And so I had to go with the nun that didn't look too great, but it was still a full-bodied nun. And I also have the nun's head, and I have Annabelle's head, and I have Pennywise's head. I pretty much have all of their heads too, just like the head only. But there's not enough holes on the shoes, and I don't want to put like 2 of Pennywise and like 1 of everybody else, because then that would bother me. I want it to either be like 1 each, or they have to be the same type. Like it can't just be the head only of like one and like the bodies of the others. It's got to be all the same. I'm very weird like that. It's just got to be in a specific order, and it's got to be the same amount on both shoes, and I've been having a problem with that. And I've been struggling a lot with the Sanderson sisters, because there's 3 of them, and I want to keep them together because you can't separate the Sanderson sisters. The same with Chucky and Tiffany. I wanted to keep them pretty close to each other because they're like a duo. However, the holes on the Crocs are kind of like all over the place, so they're not like, there's not two right next to each other, so I had a hard time with that. The same with three next to each other, so this was the best I could do for the witches, to keep them as close to each other as I possibly could. But as you can see on this shoe, there's a problem now. I mean, this shoe is like perfect. I couldn't have got much better than that if I tried. But this shoe's the problem. Now I have a lot of spare holes, I have nothing to fill them with, and I can't take one from the classics and put it over here in the modern, even though Hocus Pocus isn't very modern, but like, because it's not a classic, they're not like classic horror movie characters, they can't go on the other shoe. So that's the reason why they're over here. I only have 2 feet, so I only have 2 Crocs. So I can't like make a third category, like a third shoe for a different category. So these are like going to be the modern ones. Then you have the 3 witches, because they can't go on the classic horror movie character shoe, if you guys get what I'm saying. I guess because they're not horror movie characters and they're Disney characters, they can't go on the horror movie shoe. The Sanderson sisters are nowhere near as messed up as the likes of Freddy, Jason. I mean, I guess you could say they are. They were pretty sadistic, especially Winifred. But then I guess it's like, because it's Disney, you know? Man, why can't we be like cats and have 4 feet? So then I could have 4 Crocs, wouldn't be a problem. I could make 4 different categories. This one could be like the kids shoe with like kids horror movie or kids Halloween characters on. Then I could have another shoe where it would be like modern horror movie characters. Then I could have the classics, you know? And then the 4th shoe, that one could be the heads only shoe. I wish I was a cat, because if I was a cat, I would buy 4 Crocs, or like 2 pairs. But I just wanted to show you my new obsession, collecting horror movie Croc Jibbitz and putting them on my Crocs. And this is what I'm going to wear all the time now. I'm going to be rocking this look, and I'm definitely going to work on it a little bit. I'm going to try and make it even on both shoes, because this is bothering me a lot, and I want it to be like the same amount on each shoe. But let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think of them? I think they're super cute, but they're also like really cool. And I can just like, whenever I want to think about a horror movie that I like, I can just look down now. I don't have to like do anything else, like go on my phone and look on something. I can just look down and I'll see them right there on my feet. But that is all for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comment section, do you have a pair of Crocs? And if you do you decorate yours with Jibbitz? Let me know in the comment section. Smash a like on the video, and I'll see you right back here in the next one. Peace out and chase your dreams.